Yo, 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 yo! I'm in a public place. I hope no one gets offended by that. But anyways, by me yelling. But anyways, yo, 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 what is up, guys? It's your boy Juan here, back at it with another one. And in today's video, we're gonna be eating a watermelon in the sun, baby. We're gonna be eating a watermelon in the sun. I'm actually gonna move the, I'm actually gonna walk back a bit because I want to get more out of the way of the public. That way I can act as crazy as I want without people judging me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get as far away from civilization as possible right now so I can record this video. But yeah, what is up, guys? Hope you all are doing well. Hope your day is going amazing. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most important topics by far that I never hear people talk about. And it's about how everything we know about nutrition is a lie. And I'm going to be talking to you guys today about why I'm going liquidarian. Yes, I said it. Why I'm going liquidarian. Now, what is liquidarian? It's not the same thing as vegetarian. It's not the same thing as vegan. It's not the same thing as being an omnivore. It's not the same thing as being a pescatarian. It's a liquidarian. What does that mean? Well, if you think about it, guys, the body is mostly water. The body is mostly water. Yes, the body is made of other things as well, such as proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. But raw milk, for example, is something I've been consuming a lot of. That's a liquid. Raw milk has proteins. I like to get my raw milk from the farm about an hour, an hour east. Yeah, I go about an hour east. I drive a whole hour to get raw milk. That's how important food is to me, guys. Food is so important to me that I'm willing to drive an hour to go get it, okay? And I take the food that I put in my body very seriously because we only get one body on this planet. And once you destroy or kill off this one body, you don't know if you ever get another one or not. You know, reincarnation might be real. There might be an afterlife, but we don't have any scientific proof of that. So as far as we know, this is our only shot that we get. So why would you, this is what I've realized recently, this is why I'm going liquidarian. Why would you put something in your body that's harmful to your body? Why would you put something in your body that obstructs the flow of life? Why would you put something in your body that could potentially harm you at all in any way, shape, or form if you only get one body on this planet? No matter how good it tastes. I don't care how good the pizza tastes. I've been eating, I just recently quit junk food altogether. But I was eating pizza all year this year, all year. I was drinking alcohol almost every day, which I still like to have. I still like to drink alcohol here and there, but because it's just a drink at the end of the day. A drink or two a day won't hurt you. But I was drinking too much some days. I'd feel sick for sure. I was eating pizza almost every day. I was eating ice cream almost every day. I was literally just eating junk food. I was vaping at times. I was smoking hella weed. I don't smoke or vape as much anymore, you know? And the reason why I'm going liquidarian is because the body actually runs better when you're not constantly digesting heavy, dense food. I'm still eating raw eggs for my proteins and fats. I'm still doing raw milk for my proteins and fats. I'm still doing fruits for my carbohydrates. This is mostly water. I'm still doing like vegetable juices when I want for vitamins and minerals. I'm even making soups and straining them. I'm doing a lot of bean soups, and then I'll just strain the fiber out with a strainer to make it perfectly liquid. Why? Because there is no biological minimum requirement for fiber. You actually don't need that much fiber at all to live. That's a big misconception, is people think, oh, you need fiber, 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 fiber. You actually don't need that much fiber to live. There's no biological minimum for fiber. In fact, juicing is natural. Believe it or not, animals in nature juice without a juicer. You can look up our closest relatives, the bonobos. They actually juice fruits and vegetables with their mouth and spit out the fibers sometimes when they can't get in enough calories eating the whole food because it's too much for their stomach to digest. So what they do is they chew the juice out, they suck it out of the fruit or vegetable, and then they spit out the fiber. That way they're able to fit in more calories without having to digest as much food. They're called the bonobos. They're our closest relative genetically that we know of on Earth. They're one of the primates. They're an ape-like species. And they literally juice fruits and vegetables. I'll show you guys how to do it right now in real time. Check it out. I'm trying to get my camera to work somewhat. My phone camera's all kind of stupid right now. Let's see if we get it to work. Fuck, dude. This is difficult. I'm just trying to get my phone camera to work, guys. Yeah, you can kind of see it good enough, I guess. Alright, yeah, so I'll show you guys what's good with it. See, we're trying to grow my muscles and everything. Muscle is mostly water, guys, straight up. So see, guys, you don't even need a juicer. Yes, I do have a juicer because I think we live in 2025, so we can take advantage of modern technology to make things easier for us. So I do have a juicer. I do have a blender and strainer so I can make nut milks at home. Because you don't have to eat nuts. You can actually milk the nuts, which makes them way easier for your body to digest. Like pumpkin seeds, if you try eating them raw, you might break a tooth. They're that hard. But when you juice them, when you blend them and strain them and make pumpkin seed milk, that's one of the highest protein-dense beverages on Earth that you can eat, point blank, period. It's amazing. It's incredible. So yeah, we're cutting this melon open. We're cutting this melon open. And I'm going to show you guys how you can juice fruits with your mouth. This is what the bonobos do in nature when they can't get enough calories eating the whole food because it's too much fiber for their stomach to digest. So they juice it so that way they're able to consume more. See, I'm squeezing the lemon on this. I love lemon and watermelon. And then you bite it, you juice it. See, I just spit it out. See, I just spit out the fiber. I'm not trying to gross you guys out, but see, I just juiced this with my mouth. It's that simple. It's not complicated at all to juice things with your mouth. So juicing is natural, guys. You can even do it without any tools. It's just easier for us to do it nowadays with modern technology. But juicing has always been a natural thing. When people say juicing is unnatural, that's bullshit. Look, I'll do it right now with no tools. Look, see? I just squeezed all the juice out, no tools involved. And I just got all that nutrients straight into my muscle, and then I just throw out the fiber. It's simple, guys. It's simple. It's not complicated. You gotta put yourself first, man. You always gotta put yourself first. Always. You gotta put yourself first, but you gotta take care of people that are loyal to you. If someone's loyal to you and they're being a good person to you, you gotta take care of them. You gotta take care of them. People don't understand the importance of working as a team. A lot of people betray those closest to them, and they try to get the attention of random celebrities or random people that don't really care about them for clout. Focus on those people that are there for you first. That's where the riches are. That's where the victory is. I got some famous people in my corner. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with networking, but I'm not clout chasing. That's the difference between me and you guys. I'm friends with them because I genuinely connect with those people and I love them and I have a real connection with them. And I'm loyal not only to the famous people I know, but I'm loyal to my loser friends as well. Because anyone that fucks with me and does something good for me, I'm going to give them that energy in return, because that's how you foster a community. That's how you foster an ecosystem. This is my second watermelon today. This is my second watermelon today. Sometimes if you want extreme results, you got to put in extreme effort. Sometimes you got to eat more food to grow. Sometimes you got to spend more time in the sun to help get enough vitamin D to grow your body. Sometimes you got to eat more food to grow. Sometimes you got to put more hours in at your job to make more money. Sometimes you got to do more reps, like for example, squats or push-ups to help grow the muscle. Sometimes you got to talk to more girls to succeed at dating. Sometimes you got to go on more dates to succeed at dating. Sometimes you just got to put in more effort than you're used to putting in to get a better result. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is, guys. Sometimes you got to put in more effort to get a better result. Sometimes you're just not doing enough. That's my problem, is as of lately, I just haven't been doing enough. I haven't been eating healthy enough. I haven't been working out enough. I haven't been spending enough time in the sun. I haven't been going on enough dates with girls to get enough experience, and I'm changing that, guys. I'm changing that. I'm changing that. I'm sick and tired of living that way. I want the best of the best, and I'm not leaving anything on the table this year anymore. I'm putting my all in to create the best life that I can for myself. That's what this channel is about. And if that excites you, if that interests you, if you want that kind of energy and motivation and fire around you, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because no one does it like we do. Trust me, I've traveled the world. I have already traveled the world at this young age, and I've never seen anyone like me in all of existence. And that's part of where I get my confidence from, is I've never met anyone as dope as me, ever. And that's another reason I'm going liquidarian, is because I've never met anyone on earth as dope as me. So I gotta eat doper and healthier than anyone I know, so that way I can live in a way that no one else is living. Muscle is mostly water, guys. Raw milk has all the proteins and fats you need. Watermelon has all the glycogen you need. Raw eggs, which is a liquid, eggs are like pretty much a liquid, has all the fats and proteins you need. Green juice has all the minerals you need. And then there's different supplements you can still take even if you're liquidarian, like algae oil, She Legit, spirulina. Liquidarian allows you to eat more food than the average person because your stomach isn't filled up with all this shit. There's no biological minimum for fiber. We're doing this so our body can get in more nutrients, not less. The most nutrient-dense foods on Earth are raw milk and raw eggs, guys. Those are both liquids. I don't know what else to tell you. The most mineral-dense foods on the planet are green juices. That's a liquid. Fruit juiced is the most carbohydrate, sugar-dense food on the planet, which you need carbs for your muscles. All you need is carbs, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals. You don't need solids, and you don't need fiber. So when you get rid of what you don't need, you're able to fit more of what you do need into your stomach. The reason why you're struggling to eat enough food to build muscle, I'm on my second watermelon of the day like it's nothing, is because you're eating too much crap you don't need. You're eating too much of these solid fibers, so that when you juice the watermelon with your mouth, it takes up way less space in your stomach than when you eat the whole watermelon with the fiber. It's too much. There's no biological minimum for fiber. You don't need it to build muscle. This is revolutionary, what I'm telling you guys. This could change the whole fucking planet and the way we view nutrition altogether. We don't need to eat all these solid, dense meals to survive. That's caveman technology. That's literally caveman technology. We have juicers now. We have blenders now. We have modern science now, which shows us what we actually need and what we don't need. This concept I'm explaining to you guys, this liquidarianism, some of the fittest people on Earth that I know that are jacked just like me, big arms, nice abs. I mean, guys, I'm just getting started. I still have Crohn's disease I'm healing from. I'm nowhere near as fit and healthy as I'm about to look 3 months from now, 3 years from now. So follow and subscribe to this channel, guys, because I'm just getting started. I'm still in ICU mode right now. I'm still recovering from horrible, life-changing diseases that can kill you. I'm recovering from Crohn's. I'm recovering from Lyme's disease. I'm recovering from a septic infection. I'm recovering from periodontal disease. I'm recovering from gingivitis. I have cavities, which I'm trying to remineralize my teeth. I have so many different health issues, guys. That's why I'm going liquidarian, because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know that a huge part of my health issues stems from being malnourished. And I know a huge part of malnourishment is because we're eating foods that dehydrate us instead of hydrate us, and the body is mostly water. And again, the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth are liquids, raw eggs and raw milk. Those are by far the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Nothing even comes close. Nothing. And when you cook the egg, when you cook the milk, it destroys a lot of the vitamins and minerals. Everyone these days is cooking their eggs. That's nowhere near the same thing as a raw egg. Now, yes, I try to get the healthiest eggs I can. That way they don't have bad bacteria in them. But that's based on how the chicken is raised in the correct conditions or not. You can't just cook that out of the egg. Even if you cook the bacteria out of the egg, it still has the pesticides in it from when the chicken was fed bad food. It still has the toxins in it. That's why I always try to get pasture-raised eggs. When the chicken is raised in a natural pasture, a good environment. A lot of chickens these days are factory farmed, locked in cages, fed nothing but chemicals and poison, and that affects the quality of the egg. Raw eggs are one of the safest foods you can consume. The only reason why people are worried about salmonella is because the chicken isn't raised in healthy conditions. But if you buy the right eggs from the grocery store, pasture-raised eggs, that's not an issue at all. Even regular eggs, it's still healthier to drink them raw. It is, because when you cook them, you destroy the protein from the egg, and when the egg is solidified, it becomes almost impossible for the stomach to break it down, believe it or not. That's what a lot of people don't realize, is it's not just about what you eat, it's about what your body is actually able to break down and absorb. And when food's already in a liquid format, it's the easiest to break down and absorb, point blank period, no excuses, okay? So like I said, a lot of people struggle to build muscle because they can't eat enough day to day. I'm on my second watermelon of the day like it's nothing, because instead of eating it, I'm juicing it with my mouth. So I'm extracting all the nutrients that actually matter. the sugar, the proteins, the amino acids, the vitamins, the minerals, and I'm spitting out the fiber, which fiber, one, is indigestible, two, there's no known biological minimum for it. People say, oh, you got to feed your gut bacteria. There's a million better ways to feed your gut bacteria, like raw milk, for example. Raw milk full of proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, iodine, selenium, but zero fiber. And they've done studies that show that any amount of fiber makes it harder to heal things like Crohn's disease, GI issues. So when you're constantly working your stomach never has time to heal and recover. Okay? So I'm going liquidarian, guys, possibly for the rest of my life. I don't know if I'll ever eat a solid meal again. We'll see. I want to live a life of spiritual alignment and connection, and that matters to me more than any earthly pleasure. And don't get me wrong, I think earthly pleasures are amazing. I think that God put women on earth. One of my girlfriends is actually calling me right now, so I'm about to end the video. I think God put women on earth for pleasure for our bodies and so we can connect and enjoy each other. I think God put the sun to give us pleasure. I think God gave us cannabis for, healing and pleasure. And I think there is different things that God gave us for pleasure and enjoyment of life. I do believe that. But I think it's more important to prioritize health and spiritual connection and discipline, because that's what makes the pleasures worth it in the first place. You can't even fully enjoy sex if you're insecure about how you look while you're having sex, because you didn't put in the discipline to create the body of your dreams. You can't even truly enjoy the food that you're eating as much as you're supposed to unless you actually worked out and earned that food. You know what I'm saying? The simple pleasures in life are actually more, it's not even just working out, but just, you don't even have to work out. Some days you need a rest day, but even just eating healthy food actually makes the food more enjoyable, believe it or not, because you know it's benefiting you. So when you combine, even when you're having sex with women, if you're having sex with the right woman that actually loves you and cares for you and is there for you, that's a million times more enjoyable than hooking up with some random girl that doesn't even care about you. So it's when you combine pleasure with discipline that actually makes it more pleasurable, because your brain and body knows that it's good. A lot of these pleasures that people think feel good don't feel anywhere near as good as actually living in alignment with your highest purpose, okay? That's very important. Don't forget that. Like I said, one of my girlfriends just called me. I could go on forever and talk forever in this YouTube video, but I'm going to end it right here. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys want to see more of on this page. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. And until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.